My name is Jacob Firsel. I'm a licensed tour guide here in Israel. Voice of Faith Tours would like to welcome you to one of the most beautiful places in Israel, in the Holy Land, Rosh Hanikra. Now, Rosh Hanikra is on the very, very northern end of Israel, where it meets Lebanon. So we see over here the Mediterranean Sea, and in back of me is the Bay of Haifa. Haifa is up in the mountains in the distance. If you look at that Israeli naval vessel, just over it, you can see Haifa, the third largest city in Israel. So why are we here at Rosh Hanikra? By the way, it means the crack in the mountain, more or less. You'll also know it from the Bible as the ladder of Tyre. Tyre is a city in today's Lebanon, about 20 kilometers, about 13 miles north of here. And this is where armies have marched through time, Alexander the Great in the past, and in a little minute, we'll see where the British were fighting the Germans in World War II. So I invite you to come with me on a beautiful tour of this lovely site. Right now, we're going to be going on the world's shortest cable car ride. Let's go. Shalom. So what we're going to do now is get on this fantastic cable car. Like I said, it's the world's shortest cable car ride. Thank you very much. And it's also one of the world's steepest cable car rides. So as we go down, we notice that the cliffs are chalk, just like the ones on the cliffs of Dover in England. You'll get to the cable car station, short and sweet. Well, we've taken the cable car down and we've come to a bridge. This bridge was built in World War II by the New Zealand part of the British Armed Forces, because the British want to run a railway line from Haifa all the way to Beirut. Now, behind me, we see a row of yellow buoys, and that demarks the border between Israel and Lebanon in the north. So those buoys go out about 5 nautical miles. We're now going to go into the grottoes, so I'd like to remind you to hang on to the railing. It's very slippery. Let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome to the main grotto. This grotto is naturally formed. Now, it's formed by 3 forces. Number 1, tectonic forces, the movement of the earth. And the second factor in creating the grotto is rain. So rain slowly trickles down this fissure and it starts dissolving the rock. The third force, and possibly the strongest, is of course the sea. The movement of the sea constantly weathering the stone. These 3 factors made this beautiful grotto in the soft limestone. If you hear a chirping, there are bats that live up in the crevices. It's too dark to see them. I don't think we'll see them. But what we're going to do now is follow the man-made cave, sort of walkway that the British made when they were creating their tunnel, and we'll enjoy the rest of the grotto. Let's go. So we're about in the middle of our walk now through these beautiful grottoes, and we're able to walk through, and the British were able to carve this soft limestone here called chalk. So we're very fortunate that we can go down and see the work of the grotto. The grotto, this is actually a secondary grotto down here. We'll come down and take a look. And then we'll go out and see an elephant's leg. That's right, we have elephants here. Okay, so here we are outside the main grotto, and of course we see the Mediterranean Sea, and if we look where I'm pointing now, we see the elephant's leg. I wasn't kidding. Of course, it's not a real elephant, but this interesting chalk limestone formation reminds a lot of people of an elephant's leg, hence the name. Well, that's our tour of Rosh Hanikra. We've seen the elephant's leg, and we were very lucky to have such a beautiful day. We hope to see you. We at Voice of Faith really would like to show you this beautiful country, the Holy Land. Let's meet again soon.